What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Turbo John. I'm over here at Dragwire Solutions. We're working on the hot rod. Getting closer. Lots of stuff to do. It's amazing how long it takes to build one of these cars. But we made some progress tonight. I haven't been filming any today. Been here about 5 hours, 6 hours. So let me show you what we got done. Comment, like, and subscribe. If y'all want to support the channel, go to turbojohnracing.com. Grab yourself some hats and t-shirts. Go hit up Austin's channel, Dragwire Solutions, on YouTube. Follow him on Facebook if you haven't already done so. If you need some wiring done, if you need anything wired, Holley, MSD, Fuel Tech, Motec, Hall Tech, Boost Leash, any of that stuff, he can get you on schedule. But go ahead and call him, get him on schedule, and he'll get you in here and get you knocked out. Let me show you what we got going on mine. Don't forget also, we have a race coming up August the 17th. It's going to be at Kinston Dragway. Thursday night is their prepped, test and tune. Friday night, no prep testing. And if we have enough interest, we'll get a little cash days race going. Saturday, we got small tire, true street, and test and tune. It's going to be fun. Kinston Dragway, if y'all haven't ever been there, it's always fun. A great time. We'll have this car out for sure at that track, at that race. That may be actually the first time we take it out, maybe at that race. So that'll be interesting. All right, check it out, guys. Appreciate it. All right, guys, so we got over here and my game plan kind of changed from when I got here. And that's always the way it is when you're doing a race car, right? My game plan was initially last night after our Wednesday night live chat, I went out into the garage and I cut the fiberglass. So this is the fiberglass, the carbon fiber. I'm sorry, this is the carbon fiber sheet. It's got, well, it's actually both. It's a sheet of fiberglass on the back and carbon fiber on the front. We got these sheets from the guy that we got our front end stuff, Single Source Composites up in Michigan. Check this out. So we got it all cut. So fiber, carbon fiber, and this is like all the carbon fiber that you buy from eBay. We talked about this. It's a sheet of carbon fiber on top of a little thin sheet of fiberglass, and that's how you do it. So we got this stuff done, got this painted. So this is going to go back here. We got to cut it. This is like the rough cut. So we talked about that in the last video. So that will be going back here. It's actually going to be on the bottom. Got a little bit more cutting to do. Uncle Mike was going to come over, but he wasn't able. Uncle Mike was going to come over tonight, but he wasn't able to make it. So I want him here when we're doing this stuff. So what I ended up doing, started looking at the front end limiters. So Austin had his awesome ratchet strap front end limiters. They work pretty good, but probably not the best thing for us. So this is a cheap kit that it's a chain. It's a normal kit that you have, right? So this normal kit is from like something, it's like 75 bucks. Basically just popped a hole in this up here in the strut tower and chained it to the strut here. Oh, I did also sidetrack. I've got my throttle cable mounted. That's gonna work good. I've got to get another piece and I got to reverse this, but we're gonna have a good throttle cable there. Sorry, sidetrack. But this is my limiter. So this is about the ride height the car is gonna be, maybe a little bit lower. And you see we've got a little bit of slack in the chain. I will never run mine completely tied down, but if we do end up lowering it a little bit in the front from this, which is pretty low now, that's about where it'll be. That's about an inch or so travel. Now you can see where I mounted it. These are Jeff Thomas TRS struts. These things are amazing. I was trying to figure out where I was going to mount this, and so this is the kit I got. This is what we got. Most people mount them to the control arm down here. And I decided I was going to try to do it up here. This is real secure, real sturdy. If you want to change this, it's real quick, real easy. I mean, this thing just pulls right out. You pull it out, and then you change the hole here, and then that's maximum travel with this kit. So anytime you have these super long travel struts, a lot of times this will not give you enough travel. And so it won't be enough because, the struts are longer than that. So we'll have to measure it, see how far we are away. And a lot of times when we're doing backside races, what we end up doing is we don't run the limiters at all. We want it to go all the way up. So we'll see how that goes. We probably are going to remount this a little bit just to get it away from the chain. It's not super close. I don't think it would be an issue. But probably just reclock this a little bit and move it more inboard just a tad. Went to the hardware store today. Also got some hose up here. So we got the vacuum line. Something with the vacuum line. I'm going to do a video on this a little bit later. A lot of people run a little small 1/4-inch vacuum line. I don't. I run 3/8. It's big. It's lots of volume. So basically, I've got this one back here, and it's the 1/4-inch. It goes into the 3/8 inside, and then we'll tee off and then go to each one of these blow-off valves. You try to get these lines to where they're about the same length, but the reason I do 3/8 is because a 3/8 inch line is 100%. It is going to be better than a 1/4-inch because of volume. Think about it. Oh, I just dropped my map sensor. Scarlet Solutions, we're putting it to the test already. I have to get that out in a minute. Go check out Scarlet Solutions for all your sensors. If you want some budget quality sensors, he's making some good stuff. There's his logo. If y'all seen it, Forrest, appreciate him coming on board and getting us some sensors. Sidetrack. But anyway, so think about the volume. So you got these two cavities up here, these cavities right up here, and this cavity over here. If you have, you got to suck the air out of this cavity in order for this valve to move. You need this valve to move fast. And so if you have a little teeny straw here trying to suck all this volume out, do you think it's going to suck it out faster or slower? It's going to suck it out slower if you have a small line. If you have a bigger line, in theory, the engine should be able to pull more vacuum and these should be more responsive. I'm actually going to set up a test probably in the next week or two, and we're going to see what the difference is. I'm actually going to plumb it with a 1/4-inch, and then I'm going to plumb it with a 3/8, and we'll do a test and see if we can see a noticeable difference on how fast these valves move with a 1/4-inch line versus a 3/8 inch line. So that's another thing we got done. Downpipe is done. We did end up finding us a 90-degree bend. My buddy Anthony, he sent me to Race Parts Solutions, and they had some bends. Instead of $150, they were like $95. But then I didn't even think about it. I was like, I'm gonna go look on eBay. And I looked on eBay and I found this real thick one here for like 55 bucks. It had like $15 shipping or something. So like 70, 80 bucks to my door. This is a 45 I already had. So we already got this on here. That was polished. I tried to make it so it blends in with the rest of my non-polished. I probably have to hit that a little bit more with a Scotch-Brite. But we got that done. Question, what do y'all think? Give me in the comments. What do y'all think about these limiters? These limiters, what do y'all think about them being mounted to the strut like this? I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't know if it's gonna work good. Let me show you what I found though, real fast. We're gonna put it on the limiter. So we got it right now to where, you know, it's got fully tight, say it's got an inch or so travel. Check this out. I don't know if this is gonna be a problem or not. I don't know if it's a good idea to mount those to the strut. Let me show you. There's your front end travel, that strut. Did you see that? Hold on, let me do it again. So it barely moves, and then we get the front end, it maxes out that limiter. And of course the struts right now are full. That's full loose. So let's see. Let's jack this thing up real fast. Let me get back wide out and get the wheels off the ramps. So Austin now does not need any type of ratchet straps to hold this thing. So let's jack it up.
Look at that.
Look, you can get it without the straps. What do you think?
I like mine better.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with your idea.
I thought it was a really great idea.
I'm just saying
I'm actually going to run it on my personal car.
It's going to be difficult to do it
right
quickly in the staging lanes. I can see me hollering Randy.
Randy over there to
click,
ratchet it.
I need 4 clicks.
Four
Click.
4 ratchets.
So Austin, hop in there and turn that steering wheel real fast.
Oh, it's in there.
Yeah, I got it up in the air. It's up in the air. And so with the limiter on the strut, do you feel that?
Oh, yeah.
You see what it does? So he's turning it all the way. Turn it all the way. Now let go of the wheel.
It just keep you straight.
So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, because it just flings it back.
It does pull it back center.
It pulls it back to the center, and if, you know, if we're on the limiter, I mean, if I'm going down the racetrack, I should never have to turn the wheel that far. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrecked. I mean, I'm wrecked whether I hit anything or not. It's almost like, you know, when you're setting up a race car and you have, like, you set it up to where if the strut is too far pointing up, I think it is, where like if you turn the wheel stays turned, it doesn't return to center, and it makes it very difficult to drive.
Yeah, it doesn't have to hammer in it.
Yeah. So this is like accelerated camber.
Yeah.
Maybe like a road race car.
Adjustable.
Power steering almost.
Yeah, exactly. Power assisted.
Power assisted. Dude, I like it. I mean, so y'all get into comments, see what y'all think. What do you think, Austin? I mean, it doesn't feel terrible.
I don't know. I mean, only one way to find out.
Kind of concerning that it...
I haven't seen it like that before, but
Me either. I mean, but it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense that this would work. And these TRS, these struts that Jeff Thomas does, I mean, these bolt together, and I just took the center bolt out. I mean, I think it fits perfect. I mean, I could also get longer chains and then weld them down to the A-arm. I mean, that'd be easy to do. It's not like that would be super hard. I actually bought a clamp to clamp onto that
control arm.
for the control arm, then just get a longer chain, and then I just have to figure out how to get these on it. So I don't know. I'm gonna get some advice. What do y'all think? Get into comments real fast and tell me if it's a good idea to leave it like this, or should I put that chain on the A-arm like every other car? We like to be innovative, right? Innovative, different. That's right. So, what you working on today?
Try and get this blue Camaro done.
It is almost done, guys.
I'm gonna start it with the batteries are good.
Yeah, the battery is not. It's turning out. What'd you say? 90 RPM.
54 RPM.
Oh, 54. That's even worse.
So,
So this is a good example of something that Austin has done. This customer's car, a local guy, the bracket car,
Yeah.
and he is taking the leap into fuel injection partially.
we're still carbureted.
Right. So, and apparently there's a lot of people that do this.
I've done several cars like this, but they always come back and they always want to go fuel injection.
So what he done is, I mean, that's what I told him when he was over here the other day. I was like, dude, it's a gateway.
Yeah,
I was like,
Yeah,
once you
exactly.
realize it's not that difficult,
Right.
I was like, you'll be nothing to it, and you will absolutely 100% just put a fuel injection on it and be done.
I pre-wired it for fuel injection.
Right.
The connector's under the intake, so if he ever wants to go fuel injection, he needs fuel injectors and
That's
ready
it.
to go. The wiring's there.
Plug it up and plug and play. So check this out. Check out this Scarlett Solutions. What is this shock sensor doing up here?
That's our throttle position sensor.
It
Our
looks like
makeshift throttle position sensor. It's an older carburetor, so it really doesn't have anywhere to put a sensor on it.
oh, that's crazy, isn't it? That makes sense though.
We're gonna have a bracket built, so it'll actually hold it out here like it needs to be, and not zippy tied down.
Zippy tied. I like zippy ties. There ain't nothing wrong. That right there would be permanent on my car.
Yeah.
I mean,
it
it works. I mean, right.
I've actually done this on several cars, and it's always worked fine.
Right. I mean, and like you said, because it's not like it's applying fuel or anything. It's just turning on the nitrous. As long as it holds it and it reads wide open throttle at 90%.
It's just gonna be nitrous control basically for now.
And that's pretty cool. I mean, so Scarlett Solutions, like I said, hit them up for some sensors. Austin is a stocker for those as well, so he's got a lot of stuff in stock, so hit him up. Scared like that too back in the day when I had mine and I first went to EFI, so I understand. But this is it's interesting. So it's got the holly. He's not done with everything, of course. All the wiring is not completed yet as far as like final layout. But you can see how neat this is, how clean it is. I mean, that's crazy. And it goes up, comes out. It's got the bulkhead. Oh yeah, that's exactly how mine's going to do it. Isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Like
Kind of go right behind there.
Actually, your harnesses are identical.
Oh, right.
Almost identical.
Well, yeah, I guess.
You got a couple different things. You don't have the nitrous, but
Right.
as far as the engine stuff goes, even the links are almost the same.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, they
Which,
almost like-
which I mean, two big block
When you saw
Chevrolets.
yours the other day, it looks just like it.
No, that's right. That's right. So this is pretty cool, man. This is awesome. So he's finishing this one up, and this is pretty cool too. I mean, all it does is just twist, right?
Yeah, counterclockwise.
So you twist it counterclockwise. What?
And you pull the motor out.
Dude, and it just pull it out. Just push it up on the back cover,
Stick it over
and then pull it right out. Nothing to
Roll
it.
on.
Ah, man, that's amazing. That is amazing. That is pretty cool. All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap it up tonight. Austin's ready to go home. He's had like a 14-hour day.
Every day's 14 hours.
All right, it's
Here
now
lately.
it's now 10 o'clock.
been here with me.
I've been here with you. I'm now an employee. Our other buddy that works up here, Joey, he did not make it tonight. He got stuck at work overtime.
Yeah, he's slipping.
He's-
What's wrong with that guy?
You almost had an interesting OnlyFans episode the other night.
Yeah,
That's what happened. You work, yeah. Y'all go to check out Austin. He does not have OnlyFans. Just kidding, of course. Not yet.
If there's enough interest.
So y'all go check out his stuff, Dragwire Solutions, YouTube,
Yep.
Facebook, Instagram, and he's posting a lot of stuff. He probably posts more on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook than I do. I mean, I just don't do it a ton
Definitely
there.
on Facebook.
So he's trying to build his YouTube. So if y'all have not yet, make sure y'all go over to his YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you see all those videos when he posts, and he's fixing to get hard on mine. He's got a lot done. He's already got the injector harness done. He's got the coil harness done. He's got the wiring, the main harness from the firewall forward mostly done. And so all he's got to do is the inside. And so our game plan is hopefully when he gets done with his, that should be about the same time I'm done. Uncle Mike's done with the sheet metal work. Yeah. And then, I mean, we're ready to fire up. We'll be ready. Actually, we might go racing. Randy's got the windows. I might part Randy's doors. We might drive it out of here. Dude, okay, no. Epic YouTube video. I'm telling you. Y'all stop traffic and we'll launch it out the shop. No prep it out the shop. I bet it'll do a monster wheelie.
We can get the police to stop the traffic for us and just launch it straight across.
Let's go. Okay, y'all stay tuned for that video. That may or may not be coming. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Later.